Dodgers Angels baseball, Lakers Clippers basketball. But what about football? Well, guess what? Los Angeles is finally going to have a football team. According to Los Angeles Times, last updated January 12, 2016, NFL owners voted 30 to 2 to allow the St. Louis Rams to go to Los Angeles. Los Angeles is the largest media market in the United States. By media market, meaning an advertising with conducted commercial dealings like TV, radio, newspaper, and internet. We're all residents of Los Angeles, meaning we're huge contributors to the economy and have a big effect on what we choose to do. The other day, after watching the news, I asked my friend if she heard about the new stadium being built in Inglewood. She responded with no, and I also didn't know much about it. So I decided it was important for us to know about this event, and since it is going to be so close to us, and we should be aware of what's happening around us in Los Angeles. By so close, I mean 17.2 miles away from CSCLA. Today I'm going to try to persuade you why you should support the football stadium in Inglewood. First, I will argue that it has been a very long time since Los Angeles has had a football team. Next, I will argue that it will help the city of Inglewood. And lastly, there are many more reasons why you should visit the stadium than just to attend the game. So first, let me talk about some background information of our new team. It's been 22 years since Los Angeles had a football team. According to ESPN, January 2014, the Rams already won in Los Angeles from 1946 to 1944 and moved to St. Louis. About a month ago, they are officially the Los Angeles Rams. Football provides a form of entertainment. By entertainment, meaning a bond, relationships, community, and a form of self-identity for some fans. It is also on almost every channel on Sunday night. Now that I've talked to you about some background information on our new team, next I will talk to you about how the stadium will help the city of Inglewood. By economic measures, meaning football stadiums have zero impact on cities. According to Los Angeles Economic Development Center, last updated March 2015, in total the stadium estimated to cost about $3 billion. There will be no public money used to build this stadium. The stadium will host 2 preseason games and 8 season games throughout the year. They're still uncertain whether they'll host other games, but it's just too early to tell. The stadium will also help the city of Inglewood. It will create about 16,740 jobs, and players and staff will have a very high probability of participating in community events. Although the stadium will not blend in with the cultural life of Inglewood rapidly, it will create a new community, meaning more diversity, which is always a positive impact on a city. Now that I have talked to you about the social impact of Inglewood, next I will talk to you about what the stadium includes. So I know some of you are sitting there thinking, well, I don't even like football. Or if you're like Steve Allman, a lifetime Raiders fan, who in a 2014 article said that there are far too many negatives to sport to continue supporting it, like player brain damage and the roles genders plays. With every sport comes its negatives, so NFL is currently working on these conditions to improve it. According to Forbes 2016, the stadium will include hotel, housing, retail, and office space. It would also have 2 very large video screens outside of the field for tailgating. It will have in-stadium parking and on-field seating. It will have direct freeway access in between the 405 and the 110. It will be built on the old Hollywood Park racetrack, so there is no houses that will need to be demolished. It will also be environmental friendly, meaning an open air stadium with about 160,000 solar panels, and it will host a farmer's market right outside the stadium. So there are many options for you to bring your friends, families, or even just by yourself to go mingle. Now that I have discussed what our new stadium will contain, let's review about what I talked about today. We all live in Los Angeles, so we should all be aware of what's going to happen around us a few miles away. Today I argue that it has been a very long time since we have a football team, then how it will help the city of Inglewood, and lastly, the great entertainment it will provide. We are all important residents of this community and must help it in every way. The drive will only take 33 minutes for you to go support our new LA team.